week we've been testing this stunning Volvo V60 R-Design B5. Now we already know that Volvo has an excellent reputation for its estate cars being safe and extremely solid and reliable. So we're here to test whether this ultra stylish Volvo is what its heritage of estates used to be and some more. So that's what we're going to find out today. And on first looks, isn't it an absolute stunner? It really is gorgeous looking. From a design point of view, Volvo have got this V60 just perfect. Look at its strong yet elegant lines, really do give it a very muscular and purposeful presence on the road. Every single surface is styled well, yet it's not offensive, it's not in your face like some of its competitors. And little features like the standard fitment of the LED Thor's hammer headlights, which in fact on this particular model they bend around the corners, and that high beam is truly so impressive, it really is best in class. And the low beam is the same, it gives a crystal clear image during night and day. So this particular model is on the optional 19-inch alloy wheels, but what's so impressive is that even though there's very little tyre, the ride is absolutely amazing. It's so impeccably smooth, you don't even feel like you're moving. It's undescribably good, it really is very smooth. There's 3 trim levels to choose when you purchase your Volvo V60. So you've got Momentum, which is the entry level model, however don't be put off because it's incredibly well equipped. Then you've got the R-Design, which is this model, which is the sporty affair, as it gets a more dynamic look with lower front and rear bumpers, dual integrated exhaust pipes and some black mirror covers. It really does look the part. And this is particular Fusion Red, which although red cars don't generally look great, I think it really suits this V60. Now the other trim level you got is the Inscription. That's more of the luxurious and the refined version, and it comes with like extra chrome detailing and it just looks a bit posher. But the R-Design really does make a statement on the road. Powertrains of the V60 are now all badge B, and now they do petrol and diesel powertrains. However, all of them uses mild hybrid technology. Now what does that mean? Well, the car never runs exactly on pure electric alone. However, the small electric motor assists the engine, giving it a bit more power, torque and also extra fuel economy. And it does make the engine feel very refined indeed. This particular one we got here is badge B5, and it's sort of for the middle to higher end petrol mild hybrid model. 250 brake horsepower, very powerful, 6.8 seconds to 62 miles per hour. But what's impressive the most is its smooth power delivery. This engine is one of the most quietest petrol engines I've ever heard. It is absolutely amazing. Now of course, being a Volvo, it will be reliable, and it's just little details like this, right? This engine cover is soft. Well, you think, why did they bother putting soft plastic under there? That's actually to improve pedestrian safety, that if you hit a pedestrian, then this absorbs the impact, as this is usually a very hard and damaging zone. And of course, being a Volvo, the dealership experience is very impeccable, with them all adopting the Scandinavian design language inside. They're very premium experiences to go and have your car serviced, which is really good. And you won't be visiting the garage other than for servicing, as Volvo has an excellent reliability record. So that is really nice. Volvo has an incredible reliability record, and this new V60 is no exception. It comes with city safety as standard, which now includes pedestrians, cyclists and even large animal detection and full auto braking, which is an incredible feature to have. And it will also give you an audible warning before, to warn you to brake. And then of course, if you don't react in time, then the car will apply the brakes very firmly to stop you hitting that obstacle. And it also comes with extremely clever safety technology, that if you drift onto the other side of the road and there's another car coming towards you, it will swerve you out of the way of that car to avoid you having a head-on crash. Now of course, it's got all the usual side impact protection system, run-off road protection system. It has got every single bit of safety that you'd want from a car, and that's the selling point of Volvos. And now it's got this extreme style as well. It's an excellent all-round package. You can tell it's a safe car as well. Just listen to the sound of the door thud. It's very solid, and it's not just the front doors either. It goes all the way around the car, and the doors have all got a very nice pure metal thickness to them. It just gives that association of quality and safety which Volvo is so famous for. Once you're inside the interior of the Volvo V60 R-Design, it is absolutely impeccably built. You know, you've got soft touch plastics not only on the top of the dash like you get in most cars, but even right down at the bottom of the door cards. You know, you don't even get that in £100,000 cars these days. It's such a rare thing, which is so great to see, and it just hints that this car is so solidly and well made. You know, there's nice plush, very accurate stitching, very high quality feeling leather, and these particular ones are the R-Design seats with a little Swedish logo embossed there. The steering wheel's got the white stitching. You know, it's beautifully crafted. Now every single V60 comes with this Sentry infotainment screen, which is in crystal clear, and it's very easy to use once you get used to it as well, with all your key functions right at your fingertips. Yes, it can be a little bit difficult to change the temperature on the move sometimes, however it's nothing getting used to can't solve. And also there's a voice recognition button on the steering wheel, so if you tell the car to set the temperature to 20 degrees, then that means you do not have to take your hands off the wheel at all. Now there's a nice little diamond detailing on the start stop button and on the drive mode selector too. But it's not all style and no substance either, with decent storage with a couple of cup holders here, a bit more, and a 12-volt socket, large central storage bin, decent sized glove box with the owner's manuals in a very nicely presented little pouch which is embossed Volvo on it. You know, just shows that it's a premium car, which is nice to see. And the door pockets are of a decent size too. Now this particular car's got the optional wireless phone charging pad, which you just place your phone on there and your phone will charge. And I think it's in a really convenient location as well, which allows you to still have your drinks in the cup holders, so it doesn't affect the versatility or practicality of the car. Now this is a reasonably big car, however don't let that put you off if you're a nervous driver, because the visibility in this car is excellent. You know, you get a really nice view out the rear view mirror because the rear window is a decent size and it goes right to the external measurements of the car too. And also there's pretty much no blind spot in the rear three-quarter, which is very uncommon in this class, which makes pulling out at junctions and changing lanes very nice indeed. Now, with all that glass, it's a very airy place to be, and with the optional package of the sunroof, it lets loads of light in, but of course you can close it with the blind if you so desire, but it just floods the cabin with natural light. It just makes it feel such a premium place to be. This is a V60 which is an estate, so of course it's extremely practical and comfortable to travel in the rear of. Now, as I mentioned before, the fitment of a panoramic roof and having lots of glass makes it very light and airy, and therefore pleasurable place to spend time. Now these seats are carried on design from the ones up front, which means they're incredibly comfortable, and the R-Design upholstery on this particular one is finished in a lighter colour, which I think sets the interior very well indeed. There's a central fold down armrest with a bit of storage here and a closable storage department in there, and also a couple of cup holders. So you can sit here for a very long period of time and not feel tired at the other end of it. Now in the middle there is heated seats on this particular model in the back, and also 4-zone climate control, but that is an optional extra. However, even if you don't go for the 4-zone climate control, you do still get 2 air vents located on the pillars at either side of the car, which is great for those longer journeys, especially in summer. Now this V60 is a great looking car, however the styling and dimensions of the car have not affected the practicality, as it's got a relatively boxy rear, which means that the load bay is not obstructed at all, as it's very nice and wide, and the entrance is nice and low, which makes it easy for old dogs to get into the back. Now this particular model has got the £150 space saver spare wheel, which is a nice option to have, of course, and as part of one of the more convenience packs, it comes with a nice flip up divider where you can store your shopping bags and hook down items that are not going to roll around in a cavernous boot. And of course it's like a 12-volt socket, a few little hooks, netting, and of course being a Volvo, you've got a first aid kit too. Now, as standard, it comes with a power operated tailgate, which closes and opens at a very reasonable speed. This is a nice, useful feature, especially as it's an estate car, as it's like a little net dog guard to stop your dog or other large objects in your boot coming into the passenger compartment, which is really nice. Now, the seats themselves are very easy to fold down, which is a button on that one and a button on that one, and they fold a 60-40 split. And then once they are down, they fold down completely flat, which gives a really nice wide and cavernous, almost a van-like load space, which makes this V60 one of the most versatile cars in its class. On the road, the V60 is well accomplished and a sophisticated place to spend time, with, as I mentioned earlier, very little road noise penetrating in the cabin, and that mild hybrid technology under the engine makes it really smooth and quiet. Our fuel economy on our test was 36 miles per gallon, and although that's not amazing, 36 miles per gallon from a 2-litre petrol that does 6.8 seconds to 60 miles per hour isn't half bad at all. So then, I really do have virtually nothing to complain about this car. It truly is the ultimate all-round package in an estate car. Now, I don't think it's just the all-round best package for an estate car. I think this is one of the best cars you can buy on the road today, if not the best. And if I only could have one car in my life, this would be it, the V60 R-Design. It is amazing. Hopefully you enjoyed that review on this V60. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also follow Cars of Desire on Instagram. And there's plenty more new uploads of exciting cars on the way too. Thank you very much.